Alright guys, another day, new day. Market just opened. Like I said, I like waiting for the 15-minute order to play out, but market is looking very bearish, guys. I do want to go kind of short here. We are trading under the 1-minute VWAP. We just broke below the 5-minute VWAP. Trading below all EMAs. Market also pulled back to a nice level here on the longer time frame, guys. Like I said, we like to trade with the trend. I think it's safe to say that we can just look for shorts and continue going to the downside. So I'm going to look for a nice little pullback, guys. I think my entry is going to be here, the 200 EMA. Nice pullback here, and I'm going to look for shorts. But if this thing flies past the 200 EMAs, this thing can continue going higher because, like, as you guys can see, we are trading above the 1-minute VWAP here, and the 1-minute VWAP is a good level of support and resistance. So this is where market can either flip or continue going down. So we're just going to be patient and keep watching, see what happens. All right, guys, you guys can see market completely flipped here. We're going above the 200 EMA now. We're on the 1 minute. It's a good spot to be looking for shorts, but I'm going to keep waiting, guys. We're going to wait for the 15-minute order to play out here. All right, guys, you guys can see the market completely flipped here, but it's moving kind of high like it to move. It's kind of respecting these EMAs and VWAP levels, guys. As you guys can see, popped above 200 EMA, but it also came down and retested the VWAP, but 1-minute VWAP's holding. So I think I might go long here, guys, because look at this. I think it's going to go past these highs. So I think my entry, I wanted to pull back to this area here, guys. This area of interest here. Wanted to pull back before I get in, but this thing might just continue flying. But if it does, guys, it's okay. I'm not going to force myself to get in the trade, especially though I'm doing really good right now. Literally no winning, losing days. So yeah, look, guys, I'm doing really good right now. So I'm not going to force myself to get into trades, guys, when I'm doing really good. I want this to pull back to these EMA levels, VWAP, and then I'm going to go long. We got 1 minute till the 15-minute OR plays out here, guys. So we're about to have the 15-minute range play out here, but the markets continue shooting up. So all right, guys, so we're breaking above the 15-minute range here. This is the last candle in the 15-minute range here before it sets in, but this is a very wide 15-minute range, guys. I want to go long, and I'm waiting for it to pull back to these levels, guys, these EMAs or the VWAP, and then I'm going to go long. Got the 15-minute range shot here, guys. It looks like it's about to pop up past the 15-minute range, but this is kind of a 15-minute range that I don't want to be trading into as soon as it pops out, just because we have this huge range, guys. I think I want this to pull back to these EMA levels or even this VWAP level. As you guys can see, it's already acting as a very good level of support here. So obviously support here, literally perfect support here, and I just want this to somehow pull back before it shoots higher out of this 15-minute range, guys, because getting long at the top of this range here with this huge, yeah, just not my style, guys. Not really what I want to do. But I mean, market looks pretty bullish. It's only up 0.7%, top of the 15-minute range. So I mean, I'm just gonna be patient, guys. I'm gonna be super patient and see what the market does. All right, guys, so the market just doesn't stop going up, guys. Kind of mad I missed out on this opportunity. Popped up out of this VWAP, guys. It was holding, trading above EMAs and everything, guys. Perfect setup. Now, guys, I'm not gonna get into a trade unless it pulls back into somewhere over here, guys. I need a VWAP retouch or 200 EMA retouch. So, or if it continues going up and I see some type of bearish pattern, then maybe I'll go short. But this is more of like a bullish type day where you want to get in at a pullbacks, because like I said, I like trading the trend. I'm a trend trader, momentum trader, and I use EMAs and VWAPs. So I just gotta be patient and see what happens. Pretty much all I can do. Well, yeah, guys, I just missed one of the biggest trades of the week, guys, and this is like the reality of trading. This is why I'm gonna start posting these videos, guys. But literally just missed out on a 200-point move, almost 300-point move, because I went to the bathroom during the 15-minute range. Literally ridiculous, guys. Look at this. Oh my God! But there will be a pullback, guys, and when there is a pullback, I'm getting in. Now it looks like we're kind of, fading off here. So if I see some type of rejection where we might start falling down, I might go short. So one of those things that I like to look for, guys, I do like to see the 9 crossing over the 21. As of right now, guys, this thing can easily just keep going up, guys. This thing has like since open, guys, huge, like what, 400-point move, insane, guys. And literally from where I was thinking of getting in, guys, 300 points already, exactly 300 points. So yeah, I was thinking I'm getting on one contract, bro. So yeah, that would have been like $600. And sometimes I go in 2 contracts. If you look at my previous videos, the most I get into is 2 contracts. If I would have done 2 contracts, that would have been a $1,200 play today, guys. Insane. I would have literally passed it with that trade if I got like 1,300. But I mean, it is what it is, guys. This is the reality of trading. Some days you're gonna miss some of these really big moves, but it's just the reality of trading, guys. And this is why I'm gonna be recording all my live trades from now on, guys. Like I said, recording all my live trades. And as of right now, guys, this is the stats. So being patient pays, guys. Not over trading and not forcing yourself into getting into positions. This is the type of result you get. So basically now we're just gonna sit here, wait, watch. Hopefully we can get like a sell off so we can hop in. All right, guys, we are seeing some type of pullback here, guys. So like I said, I'm waiting for the 9 to cross over the 21. Maybe see like some other pattern, bearish pattern, that we can go ahead and maybe start shorting this. But as of right now, guys, right now the 21 is holding up right now. So maybe once we see a break below the 21 and then the 9 crossing below the 21, it's a good risk to reward trade. But at the same time, it kind of makes it a bad risk to reward because of how bullish the market is. So we need a really good bearish pattern and something like to make sure like our risk is not going to be too risky going short. So I'm just going to sit here, watch. This thing could easily just continue going up, guys, easily. All right, guys, so we're starting to flip here. We're under the 21 now. So if we start seeing some bearish movement here, we're going to go short. I think I do like this level as well, guys. If we can break below this level and then we can stay under the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA, it's pretty safe to say that it's a good risk to reward trade going to the downside. So I think my target is going to be this VWAP level, the 200 EMA level, but and see what happens here, guys. We do want to see a nice little push. We might, if we see it pull back down here, guys, we got to be careful with this 50 EMA. I think it might be a level that we want to see it break below too, because what I do see a lot happen, guys, when we see a big move like this, and see we'll see the market pull back a little like this, and then it'll hold the 50 EMA, and then it'll just break past this bullish flag, and then just keep going higher. But it can also just, you know, slowly consolidate here, and then just drop below this level. So I really do like this level, because if we consolidate, I think we're gonna get closer to that 50 EMA around this area, and then if we get below the 50 EMA, guys, I think it's safe to say that we might be able to go sell. So, but it is looking a little bearish here, but I've learned my lesson too. When you get in it here, guys, the market tends to just boom, bullish move. So I'm gonna sit here, sit on my hands, and wait. All right, guys, check it out. We're closing below the 21 here. We're seeing the 9 crossing the 21 here soon. So like I said, I also like this level here that I do want to see us break below. I also want to see how the market reacts against this 50 EMA, guys, because like the 50 EMA is a very strong level of resistance and support on the 1 minute, guys. So you guys can see here, even on the previous days here, I'm going to go in with one contract. And then if we're successful and we make some money, we'll maybe hop into 2 contracts if we hop with another trade. But I like to start off with 1, and then once I get some money in the bank, guys, I like to, you know, maybe go 2, but I never do more than 2 on 50K accounts. All right, guys, I'm gonna go short 1 contract here pretty soon. We're staying we see the 9 crossing below the 21, so here's 1 contract, and obviously our stop's gonna be above these highs, guys. So there's the trade. I'm gonna sit here and see what happens. All right, guys, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even now. Could be a little tight, but we'll see. Hopefully it dumps here, guys. Hopefully this thing just continues shorting, and then hopefully what I want to see is, like, I want this thing to short, come to the VWAP, and then and then if we see a bullish pattern on the VWAP, guys, we're gonna go long, because obviously the market is bullish. But if we can catch a nice pullback here and then catch the buys here, guys, it'll be a good day. It'll be a good day. It would have been a great day if we caught this first buy, then we caught the sell, and we got the buy. But it is what it is. All right, guys, we got stopped out here. I'm still going to look for shorts. If we see a rejection off this trend line, if it doesn't break above and we see some rejection, I'll go short again. All right, guys, well, it looks like I made the same mistake as yesterday, where I literally had a nice trade. Stop loss too tight, get stopped out, and it goes in my direction. But it is what it is, guys. I think we'll have another opportunity here. This time I'll probably go 2 contracts, maybe 1, who knows. But yeah, it looks like the market wants to pull back a little, guys. I'm gonna maybe hop in. I do want to see how it reacts to this 50 EMA, because the 50 EMA does hold pretty strong on the 1 minute. So if I do see I do see a break, it's breaking below, guys. So if we do see it, we can easily target the 200 EMA and the VWAP, and that's a nice move. That's a nice move that we can get a nice profit off. So see what happens here. All right, guys, I went 2 contracts short here. I think the market is it's dipping below the 50 EMA here. So we're gonna have our stops here at the highs, and wish for the best, guys. If they close below the 50, that's why I like this move here. Hopefully we can keep going lower. But anyway, guys, I am going to be pretty tight on my stop, guys, because like I said, the market is bullish. We did have a huge 300-point move, so you just got to be careful, guys. You have to be careful. And we got 2 contracts, so one is going to be super tight, one isn't going to be as tight. So I'm actually going to move my stop, one of them just super tight here, break even, guys, just because like I don't even really want to be into 2 contracts, but I just want this thing to sink, man. I'm actually going to move this other stop loss as well, guys. So we're break free right now because the market is super volatile, guys. I don't want to get this thing completely flipping. I lose money. So we're up 140 now. Break even. We're gonna trail this one a little tighter. I'm just gonna keep our stops there, guys. We're just gonna hold, see what happens. Like I said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe if you like the knowledge. Look at my stats so far, guys. I'm almost close to getting this thing funded. And then I'm going to be working on another funded while I'm working on the. I'm gonna be working on another eval while I'm working on this funded. So yeah, guys, I only have one account with them. Like I said, I'm going to keep making content on trading, getting more accounts, getting them funded. And yeah, this is just started my YouTube channel, guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys, I'm going to move my stop loss, this one too, to the right where the other one is as well. We see no wick on this body, so this market can easily go back up and wick and retouch this 9 EMA. Like I said, no wick on this body, but this thing can also just continue going down. Might even just chill just a little more on this one and then just a hold. All right, guys, the market's going in our direction, so we're gonna keep trailing here. I'm gonna move on over here. Market's falling pretty steep here, so it's gonna keep trailing, guys. Gonna stay tight. Yeah, guys, beautiful day trading, man. I'm so kind of mad that we missed out on this super long trade, guys. We could have been able to make so much more. I could have passed the trade by now today. I mean, this account today, guys, if I just took that trade. But maybe this one helps us pass this account. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to just keep trailing, guys. I'm going to move on, but I want to see another little dip. Once I see another dip here, I'm going to keep trailing and keep my stop above these wicks. We could see the market bounce and reverse at the 200 or the 1 minute VWAP, guys. So that's where my targets are going to be at. But I'm just going to keep trailing and trailing and trailing. I'm not going to really have a TP because I've learned that the market can, like we said earlier, guys, see here, if you have a TP, you're going to miss out on these huge moves. Because if I would have gotten here, most people have probably their TP here, but look at this huge, all this you left on the table. So I technically don't like to have TPs. I like to just trail my stops and just hold. And then once it gets to that TP level, I just trail super, super tight in case we get like a pullback. But yeah, that's how I trade. You trade how you guys want. I'm going to keep trailing here, guys. Above the wicks here. I do think the market is going to come and touch this VWAP, guys, but it can also bounce at the 200 EMA. All right, guys, so the market is continue to drop here, so we're going to keep trailing here. Kind of want to have one. Yeah, actually, I'm going to keep trailing a little tighter. $400 for the day, guys. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. I'm going to actually have this one up here. The market can flip here, so, but I also don't want to just get stopped out and this thing just keep going. So beautiful trade. I'm gonna keep trailing, guys. This thing is falling. This thing's going to the VWAP for sure. Hopefully it doesn't pull back here though and stop me out. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep trailing. $500 day. Let's go. Let's look at these stats. This is gonna be my another good day. Another good day. Let's go. Keep trailing. Keep trailing. We're getting close to that VWAP, so we gotta be super tight on the stops now because this thing can easily reverse. I'm gonna close one for sure at the VWAP and then hold the other. Maybe, we'll see. All right, guys, I might get stopped out here, but so this is where you gotta keep your tight stop because we're in a range, an area where this can easily flip. So hopefully it keeps going down. Yes, hopefully it does not stop me out and then go down. I think this is easy gonna touch the VWAP. I think almost stopped me out on one position. Hopefully it continues going down, guys. I'm gonna get super tight on the stop once it hits this VWAP. Come on, let's keep going. Let's keep dropping. Guys, if this thing drops like crazy, we might pass this eval. Come on. Please don't pull back here. Please don't pull back here. Another good spot to have your stop, guys, is also above like the 200 EMA. I think if I kept it up here, it won't get stop me out, but like I'm getting stopped out here. So I got one contract out here. I'm still in on one. Hopefully we can drop in here. Officially completely out, guys. I'm gonna keep watching this market. I think we are in a good. I want market. I'm gonna go long if I see a rejection around the 200 and the 1 minute VWAP. It's the same as the 5 minute VWAP. So if this thing continues dropping, guys, and we see some bullish move, I'm gonna go long. So it could have been an amazing day today, guys. We could have literally caught this long. And then we would have caught this short, guys. We would have passed today for sure. But I mean, it is what it is. Now I'm just gonna sit on my hands and just keep watching, guys. Check it out, guys. I get stopped out from my Thai stop loss, and then it goes straight to the VWAP. And this thing's probably gonna continue going lower. If I held on to that position, guys, we would have been up. We would have been probably $400 or $500 away from the passing. If we took this trade, the one that I missed, I would have easily passed. But like I said, guys, this is why I'm making these videos. This is why I'm going to be uploading every single day. I'm going to be recording all my live trades because I want to show you guys the reality of trading. It's not that easy. It's super hard. I've been doing it for 7 years, but once you get the hang of it, guys, it's super easy. You get super consistent like this. Like, look at how consistent I am, guys. I literally started this on the 13th, and I'm literally about to pass. I got to easily pass it today. And just by watching my videos, you guys can easily understand. This should be 400, as you guys can see, 441. It just takes a little while to update. But yeah, look at that, 78% win rate, 91, 89. This should be like 90, and also this should be 100. I didn't miss out on one trade today. So just keep watching, guys. I'm gonna be live streaming soon, so then you guys can actually interact and ask me questions. But for now, I need to keep making content and uploading in order to get subscribers. So if you guys like the content, like, comment, and subscribe because I'm gonna keep uploading videos. All right, guys. So check it out, guys. I could easily pass this if I stayed in that trade. So this is where we got out. So where we went short, and literally look how far. Like, oh my God, guys. So literally missed out on this long, but we were able to catch this short. But if I wasn't trailing my stop too tight, guys, we could have easily passed this today. So we need about $800, and we will get this one account funded. So that's it for today, guys. I'm done trading. $441 day, and yeah, guys, these are the stats for today. So far, no losing days, guys. We need $800 and we will pass him. We could have easily done it today, but tomorrow is a new day. Let's go. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm uploading every single day, and I'm telling you guys will learn a lot. You guys will learn a lot watching my videos. Peace.